Airy mirror, bevel and bowling cars. We continue to recognize our vehicles. Our next vehicle will be Airy. Use Airy command from modifier field. First, let's learn for what purpose to use our Airy command. Airy command 1. Copy the amount of object we want. Distance we want. Use to increase with angle and size ranges. If you wish, let's show it through an example. First, we choose the cube object. Modifier in the right menu. And select area at modifier. Currently cube seems to have expanded by one amount on the x-axis, but it's not really an expansion. We just made a copy. Because the new cube starts from the point where the first cube ends, looks like this. In the first 80, there is one cube at a distance of 1 millimeter. Increase the distance to. We can see more clearly that it is a cube. This part counts. So we see that you right amount. We can increase the amount from here. Increase the amount. It will grow with the distance difference you see. Even other, when we change the distance on the axis. Added objects. Applying changes will be added. We can increase and decrease the quantity as much as we want. For now only, let's add x80 by changing its place. We make y and z x as 0. We multiply these objects. We can increase them if we want. Our array process is now complete. From this part, when the array process is completed, by selecting or controlling we can confirm using a key. Unless we approve, we can continue to make changes to transactions here. When we approve, the transactions section will go. This way we close the area. Now, we call the reflection feature. Use the mirror tool. For this operation, we need to add one new object first, and add one cylinder. Using tools we have learned before, we arrange and transport the cylinder. Our operation with mirror behind the cylinder will create a reflection by object. Take this object, reflection if we think like a mirror, on the back of the object. First we choose our object. From the modifier part, click the modifier and select the mirror below. Right now, we see that nitrogen monoxide changes have taken place because, according to which object our object will reflect, we did not determine what you see in the middle of the screen for this operation. Use cubes. We choose the droplet, or we can click on the list and select the object we want. Click on the droplet and select the mirror object. As you can see, our object came to the list, but it didn't reflect the way we wanted it right now, because it created a reflection according to the x minus. Our cylinder was in the area where x is plus. Our object also formed its reflection in the minus area of x. But we want to create a reflection according to the y-axis, so we close x in the opposite direction and choose y. We have now created the mirror of the object. We can confirm the completed transaction from this section again. If we want to keep trading, we may not approve. It can be used this way. But what we need to pay attention to here, after confirming that these two objects will behave like only one object, for example G, move with Y. When our main object is moving normally, this object will continue to edit the process as reflection. If we approved, they would move together. by performing the approval process. Let's see the results. Two objects when we move with GUI started to move together like a single object. Mirror, this is how we complete the use of our vehicle. We will continue our education with Bible tool. Let's start by confirming the purpose of our cube first. After creating our one object, to soften the sharp edges, we can use Veil. We chose our object. Click on Meet Modifier and select Bid It. As you can see, the edges of our object are nitrogen monoxide longer just started to form from a surface. On the right side of the screen, you see the same process. Segment, the number of surfaces to form the edge. As the number of sects increases, the number of surfaces increases. Corners become more oval. Increase the sequence to better grasp. Now the edge started to consist of two surfaces. The 3 for 5. Corner as you increase IT to 6. Started to get softer 1 HL. Buffalo. We can summarize the use of our tool in this way. Let's confirm this process. Finally, we will talk about the Boolean vehicle. For Boolean tool, briefly from two intersecting objects, we can say the process of subtracting one from the other. Let's add an object first. We add one cone. Ranging the cone, we place the cube so that some parts intersect. Currently, two of our objects appear to be nested. At this point, we will use the Boolean feature. The area where these two objects intersect, transfer to one of the objects and subtract from the other. Intersecting part. Let's try to add it to our topic by removing IT from the cube. We choose the cube. We choose Steam from Horse modifier. We click on the drop and choose our object. We approve by choosing Festi. Let's pull our cone aside with GUI and examine IT. No change in our position. And your cube. We see that the part where IT intersects with the cone is erased. Boolean. This is how we complete the use of our feature. Let's delete our topic. Finally, after finishing the operations on our object, if we want to make a general softening, right-click on our object and say Shade Smooth. With this process, a general smoothing is provided on the object. But object distortions can also occur. To fix this, Object Data Properties gear up Normal. Under Cover. If we mark My Car, the surfaces will be smooth. But there will be nitrogen monoxide deterioration. See you in the next section.